The wall's still where the wall's at. We'll see it when we're out there, so we always, the good thing about us as drivers, after all these years of doing this, doesn't matter where they put it, we have to stay a fraction of an inch off of it and use every bit up to it. So it won't. I mean, I'm sure it's going to make a difference. There's no doubt about it. I mean, we all use every bit of room that we can get there anyway. So it'll make the exits of the corners a little tighter, but I think the racing will still be good there because of it.
Yeah, I like all the room you can get at some of these racetracks, so that's going to make it tough. That's definitely not on my radar screen, which is a decision I would have made. But they did it for the excitement of the racetrack and trying to put some bumping and grinding back into that place. And the exits were tight already with these cars. We're just it's going to slow the pace up probably a little bit because we know we don't have as much room on the exits to use up. So maybe it'll make for better racing. I'm hoping so.
We've had a lot of success at Bristol, man. I like racing there, and it's they paved it and made it to where you can go the same speed anywhere on the track. And it's makes it some really tough racing, and you don't really have to bump people out of the way to get by them. Sometimes we still do, but yeah, I think that'll be fun. Rob and I talked about it a little bit. I don't think that'll make much of a difference. I think that if anything, it'll make it a little tougher, which is I could tell by the release that they put out there. That's what they want. It sounds like they'd put a jump in the back straightaway if they could, but which is fine by me if they want to try that. But I think it'll be good. Those will be fun races.
The racer in you, I liked the two-wide racing. I still think you'll be able to do it. I don't think that it'll change much. It is going to narrow it up. It seems like the fans, they like the emotion. They like beating and banging on each other and having to knock somebody out of the way to pass them. I'm a big fan of the way the surface is right now. I like being able to run side by side, being able to race your way around somebody. Bristol's always been one of my favorite racetracks, no matter before they repaved it or after they repaved it. So I think our fans will always get their money's worth, no matter how wide or how narrow it is.
Yeah, I am. We're getting close. It's taken a lot from me as a driver to change my habits in the way I drive that racetrack, and really drive any racetrack. I've had to completely switch over to a different driving style. I think that Chad, it was easy for us to look at what had worked for the 24 for so many years, but I just couldn't make that work. Our styles are so different that I couldn't make it work, and Chad had to really focus in on some other areas, and in time we've gotten much more competitive. I feel like in the fall race last year, we had a really good shot at it, but unfortunately a lug nut had hung up in the wheel and we couldn't get the wheel to index back on the hub. So if we didn't have that hang up, I think we could have done it. But I'm excited. Look at our two chances at it this year, and hopefully we can get it done.